General Hospital spoilers reveal that we've got some comings and goings news to pass along. So let's start with a much-anticipated debut. Alexa Havens is finally set to make her first appearance as a Lulu Spencer recast, so fans will definitely want to tune in. Some news reports point to November 18 as Havens' first air date, while others insist it'll be November 19 instead. It could be a situation where Lulu starts to stir in one episode and fully awakens the following day. Whatever the case, General Hospital spoilers confirm that Lulu will open her eyes at last and come back to her family. It'll be great to see Lulu back in the mix, so stick with us for more predictions on this character reboot now that Havens is in the role. In other comings and goings news, Jen's Austin Astrup is officially a contract player at GH. Fans got confirmation on Astrup's contract status in the closing credits on the November 15 episode, so the show must have big plans for Kai. Of course, those plans will inevitably include Trina Robinson, who'll slowly warm up to Kai over time. Kai and Trina got off on the wrong foot, but Kai will work to win her over in the coming episodes. Jaquin Jackson also made an appearance as Quinn recently. Quinn is another PCU student who's friends with Kai, so viewers may end up seeing more of Jackson as a recurring player. The week of November 18 to 22 will also include a Stella Henry sighting, so look for her to support TJ Ashford in his time of need. We should also talk about Tristan Rogers and Emma Sam's recent exit from the show. Holly and Robert got an adorable joint departure, but saw it confirmed through a show rep that GH plans to bring them back in the new year. Robert and Holly will hopefully be making a 2025 return together, so maybe they'll visit Sasha Gilmore Corbin for some family bonding once Holly's trouble is taken care of. General Hospital spoilers say Sasha will get to know the rest of the Scorpio clan in the meantime, so stick with us for updates on her efforts. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers reveals that Dante Falconeri won't know how he's supposed to attend Sam McCall's funeral and accept that she's truly gone for good. Cody Bell will have to step up for Dante and be the supportive friend he needs right now. TJ Ashford will try to console Molly Lansing Davis too, but his plan may not go as well as he hoped. Molly and TJ have been struggling with some emotional distance, so that's not going to change anytime soon. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis will fear she's going to crumble at Sam's service, but Christina Corinthos Davis will offer a surprisingly effective pep talk. Nobody truly knows how to navigate this sudden grief, so they'll just keep doing the best they can. At the church, Maxie Jones will share some heartfelt moments talking to Sam about the flowers. Since Maxie never got a chance to say goodbye, this may serve as some form of closure for her. When Lucas Jones pops up, he'll admit he thinks Sam would approve of the yellow roses Maxie picked. Maxie and Lucas will lean on each other as they continue to mourn this loss. Unfortunately, Danny Morgan has stuffed down some anger about Sam's demise that's about to come out. Since Danny needs someone to hold responsible, he'll blow up at Lucas and presumably insist this is all his fault. Back with Alexis, it looks like she'll take her own rage out on Rick Lansing. To be fair, Rick deserves to get an earful most of the time. At the Quartermaine mansion, Nina Reeves may worry about the possibility of another showdown if Drew Quartermaine and Jason Morgan end up in the same room again. However, Drew may insist they can play nice for Danny and Scout Quartermaine's sake today. Regardless, Drew will know nothing's going to stand in the way of Jason attending Sam's funeral. Over with Lucky Spencer, someone will approach him with an intriguing proposal. Sonny Corinthos made a phone call to set something up for Lucky, so this may involve the legit job offer he talked about. At GH on Monday's episode, there may be some hints about Lulu Spencer's coma awakening. Lulu might squeeze a hand or offer another positive sign, since she'll indeed wake up no later than Tuesday's show. In the meantime, Jocelyn Jacks will be surprised when Kai Taylor shows up at her apartment looking for Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali. Since Trina has been reluctant to hear Kai out, Jocelyn may put in a good word for him. Our predictions point to Kai turning things around with this art history project and impressing Trina eventually. Although Trina tried to get a new partner, she may be ok with working with Kai in the end. General Hospital spoilers say Trina and Kai are kicking off a slow-burn romance, so stay tuned for updates on any other tricky news along the way. General Hospital spoilers reveal that there's been a lot of sadness in Port Charles lately. Sam McCall's grim fate has definitely brought a sense of heaviness around town, and her upcoming funeral will obviously add to the depressing vibe. Of course, there's also been some serious tension at the Quartermaine estate. Jason Morgan brawled with Drew Quartermaine in the foyer, but Ned Quartermaine would no doubt like to see the family come together. Since Thanksgiving is just around the corner, it's easy to imagine Ned and Olivia Quartermaine using this as a nice escape from all the drama. Olivia and Ned may plan the perfect Quartermaine gathering to lift everyone's spirits. Although Drew and Michael Corinthos might start out trying to get along, it'd be a huge mistake to put them in the same room for any extended period of time. GH fans know the Quartermaine Thanksgiving meal usually gets derailed and forces a special pizza delivery. Unfortunately, the food may not be the only thing that gets ruined this year. Michael could ruin the whole celebration if he chooses this moment to expose what Drew and Willow Corinthos did in the playroom. It's easy to imagine Willow and Drew sharing a sweet moment at the party that sets Michael off. Michael might lose his temper and cause Drew to once again apologize for locking lips with Willow. However, Drew might act like Michael's overreacting about a simple kiss, so that could set Michael off even further. At some point, Michael might blurt out that he knows Drew and Willow did a whole lot more. Willow lied about the second kiss, and then hooked up with Drew right upstairs in the Quartermaine playroom. Michael might tell Drew and Willow that they shouldn't bother denying it as he whips out his phone to share the shocking video evidence. Naturally, Michael could get a little too loud and alert pretty much everyone to what actually went down. The kids might be playing out of earshot, but this would be a good opportunity for Michael to blow up Willow and Drew's secret to all the adults gathered at the Quartermaine mansion. Thanksgiving could be quite memorable this year, depending on what Michael decides to spill and when he decides to do it. Although Michael hit the sheets with Sasha Gilmore Corbin too, he feels like that never would have happened if Drew hadn't set a chain reaction in motion. Drew will get most of the blame when Michael eventually unleashes his anger and maybe even decks him. Jason shouldn't be the only one who has a chance to tear into Drew like that, so we'll see if Michael gets his turn too. General Hospital spoilers say Willow and Drew's playroom romp can't stay under wraps forever, so stick with us for predictions on the leaked news and updates on the aftermath. In the world of soap operas, few storylines strike as deeply as the heart-wrenching saga of Alexis and the untimely death of her beloved daughter, Sam. This tragic turn not only grips viewers emotionally, but also raises critical questions about accountability and trust within the healthcare system. The shocking news of Sam's passing hits Alexis like a tidal wave, plunging her into relentless despair and disbelief. Just moments earlier, she had been optimistic about her daughter's surgery, a life-saving liver donation to Lulu. However, the joyful anticipation has been replaced with overwhelming sorrow. The vibrant young woman Alexis poured her heart into raising is suddenly gone. Alexis's grief is layered and almost unbearable. She is not only mourning the loss of her child, but also wrestling with a profound sense of injustice. How could this happen? Why wasn't she warned about potential complications? In her search for answers, Alexis finds herself torn between the need for closure and the fear of uncovering a painful truth. As she digs deeper, her suspicions grow that the medical team may have failed in their duty. Could they have overlooked critical risks during Sam's recovery? Did they provide adequate care and supervision? These questions push Alexis into uncharted territory, the possibility of pursuing legal action against those she once trusted to safeguard her daughter's life. Recognizing the enormity of the challenge ahead, Alexis knows she cannot face this alone. She turns to her daughter Molly, who is grappling with her own grief but understands the urgency of their quest. Together, they enlist the help of Diane Miller, a seasoned attorney whose expertise and determination offer a glimmer of hope. Diane's reputation as a relentless advocate becomes a beacon for Alexis and Molly. With each meeting, the three women forge a bond that transcends their shared tragedy, united by their resolve to seek justice for Sam. In addition to Dex lending an understanding ear, General Hospital spoilers focus on revealing Alexis's fate, Elizabeth opening up to Terry about Lucky and Rick shocking Curtis. Lately, Dex has been busy being a rookie cop. While it's not a thing yet, it doesn't seem like he and Joss are spending much quality time together. The person he has been chatting with, however, is Molly. Most recently, the three were all at Bobby's, but before that, Dex listened to Molly's sister and mother issues at a bar. Dex is a great listener, which might be why he gets to use those talents on Monday. But who is about to benefit from his understanding ear? Of course, it's Molly. While Joss's family is creating a good amount of chaos right now, Molly's the one who feels more erratic and out of control over her mom being in prison and Christina being impulsive. Plus, she hasn't been spending any quality time with her domestic partner lately, has she? So, look for Molly and Dex to interact and bond once again. Will this lead anywhere? Alexis's latest stint in Pennonville might be ending because Sonny intends to turn himself in. However, anything can go wrong, preventing her from leaving. Teasers suggest that Alexis's fate is determined either way. In other breaking news involving a case, Rick shocks Curtis. Now, we all know Rick represents Heather in her lawsuit. He knows that somebody at G8 messed with Heather's test results. He must also know that Portia had access to the results. Does Rick want to include Curtis on his witness list for someone sympathetic to Heather's plight? Or could Rick question Curtis about his wife? Since Lucky returned to town, Elizabeth has feared for Lucky. After all, he found out he couldn't help his sister the way he was hoping. He has to come up with alternative ways. Besides that, his presence must bring up various feelings and triggers. Thankfully, she opens up to Terry about Lucky. Finally, the focus is also on Brad, Perry Shen, who's back in the opening credits. Apparently, he makes a bold move. Could it have something to do with him finding out the co-chief of staff tampered with Heather's lab results? Because Portia hasn't exactly been treating him well. What does makes a bold move look like? Should we be worried? Once a beloved character with deep psychological complexities and strong family ties, Lucky has lost his central role in Port Charles. General Hospital spoilers suggest his storyline is paving the way for his exit, leaving fans questioning the future of a character who once delivered unforgettable moments. Actor Jonathan Jackson, who has portrayed Lucky for years, is rumored to be leaving the show to pursue new opportunities. His departure not only closes a significant chapter for Lucky, but also leaves a void in the hearts of viewers. Lulu's recovery becomes a turning point in Lucky's story. Her renewed independence prompts Lucky to reflect on his purpose, leading him to decide to leave Port Charles and return to Africa for humanitarian work. This decision marks the end of an era for his character while offering closure to his journey. Lucky's decision to leave without saying goodbye devastates his son Aiden, who feels abandoned. Liz, his former partner, is left grappling with anger and concern. Meanwhile, Lulu's absence further fractures the Spencer family, creating tension and exposing old wounds. Lucky's departure takes a dark turn as Sidwell, a powerful criminal figure, targets him. A planned ambush puts Lucky at risk, leaving his fate uncertain. Rumors of Lucky's possible death send shockwaves through Port Charles, affecting everyone connected to him, from Liz to Aiden and even Lulu, who is powerless to intervene. As news of Lucky's demise spreads, Jason vows to seek revenge. His mission to bring Sidwell to justice sets off a dangerous chain of events, turning Port Charles into a battleground between those fighting for justice and the city's shadowy forces. Lucky's potential death creates ripples throughout Port Charles, influencing relationships and escalating conflicts. Whether this tragedy is part of a larger scheme remains to be seen, but it promises an emotionally charged and dramatic new chapter for General Hospital. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.